Joining us with analysis, DTN Market Analyst Todd Hultman. So USDA said 97 million acres of corn, 83.5 of soybeans, but 97 seems like a lot of corn, especially with the market conditions that we have now.
It is a lot of corn. It's close to a record amount of corn plantings if that came true. I think there's still a couple of factors getting in the way of making that reality. One is if you look at the total corn, soybean, and wheat package together, USDA's estimates from Tuesday are only down 700,000 acres from where they were two years ago. I think that's a little tough to believe given the hangover of flooding. The other thing, of course, as a lot of people know by now in corn, the ethanol market has gone through a collapse after Saudi Arabia's decision to increase oil production. So the outlook for corn prices is much more bearish, just even since the survey work was done.
So really, as we speak, there are probably some corn acres that are being shifted back over to soybean acres.
When you pencil the numbers, the better return in my book is soybeans looking forward. We don't have the heavy carry out, 425 million bushel ending stocks in soybeans. After we hopefully get through this coronavirus impact, I think the demand for soybeans is going to be much more supportive, perhaps $9 to $9.50 cash soybean prices versus looking at corn at $3 or under.
So quarterly stocks did come down though for both corn and soybeans, and so what were some of the take homes there?
Well, it's a reflection, number one, of last year's smaller crop in 2019, but also in the case of corn, as I've been talking about all winter long, this corn supply that we have, everybody knows it's a lower quality, it's a lower test weight, and for that reason it's going to be used quicker. So this argument that we had a strong basis through the winter because farmers were holding out this corn and being stubborn about selling just did not prove true.
Wheat acres came in just slightly under what we saw last year, but we still have the spring wheat crop to plant, and that seems like a tall order to plant 12.66 or 12.7 million acres of that.
Yeah, the spring flooding risk this year, or the real risk of prevented acres, is north of I-90. And of course, that's prime spring wheat country typically.
So with these report numbers in mind, as well as the market conditions, what marketing advice do you have for producers?
We don't usually have this kind of bearish pressure this early in the season. Normally we're looking for price opportunities this time of year. I think we're probably going to have to wait longer to see those.
All right, appreciate your time. Thanks so much, Todd Hultman, DTN Senior Market Analyst.